I'm at beautiful Adelman Peony Gardens in Brooks with Carol Adelman. And Carol, your display garden, it's a young garden still, only a few years old, but it is filling and so beautiful, and the blooms are gorgeous.
We're enjoying the peonies. However, the winter kind of affected them, and as did the spring. And we like to enjoy the flowers, but some are tipping over. So we have some different kind of stakes that you can use to stake them up that have long enough legs for your tall peonies.
They really make them stand up straight so you can enjoy them, and the flowers aren't getting dirty.
Right.
You know, this has been a cool spring, so it's been kind of changeable, but the flowers are still nice, but you still have to take care of them. So what should we be doing in the garden right now?
Well, you can fertilize when they're done blooming, and that'll help make your stem stronger for next year. And we have fertilizer here, or if you can't come to our farm, then you can use tulip and daffodil bulb fertilizer on your peonies.
And should we be concerned about the winter damage? It was a pretty cold winter before Christmas time, and so should we be really concerned about that?
No, unfortunately, you're stuck with the way the foliage looks for this year, but next year when it comes up, I'm sure it'll look just fine again.
If we're worried, bothered about it, we can just trim off those leaves?
Yes.
So Carol, I noticed some of these are really big single flowers, and is there a trick for that?
Yes, one of the things you can do, peonies that have side buds, you can remove the side buds, and that will make your center bloom a bigger flower, and also it'll reduce the amount of weight that you have on that stem so that the flower can stand up better in the inclement weather. And to disbud, you usually do it when they're the size of a small pea, and you just jerk it to the side so that you can leave that leaf there to make food for the plant.
That's pretty easy.
And then your stems will stand up much better.
Okay, so you just want to take those right off.
Right, you just snap it right to the side.
Wow, that flower's going to be really big.
It'll help that stem stand up really nice.
And what about after bloom? Is there something we should do then?
After bloom, it's good to remove the spent flower because they don't come true from the seed, so there's no use to leave the seed pod on the plant.
So it's a little healthier. Does the energy go back into the plant?
Yes, it sends the energy down to the roots to help your plant grow bigger.
You know, this year it seems like there's a lot of interest about the intersectional new kind of plants coming around, or Ito plants. And so if you could explain about those a little bit.
Okay, the Itos or intersectionals are a cross between a tree peony and a bush peony. And many people tried the cross. Mr. Ito in Japan was the first one to be successful. And now there are some Americans that are doing the same crosses, and they're absolutely beautiful plants. They have the beautiful leaves of the tree peony. They die down to the ground in the winter like the bush peony. They hold their flowers at the surface of the plant so you can really enjoy them. And they increase in size rapidly, and they're a beautiful landscape plant all summer long.
And I have to mention the one called Bartzilla because it's William's favorite. He says it's 4 feet by 4 feet. It's just filled with flowers, so that's a gorgeous yellow. Yeah. That's one of the most beautiful ones that you have here.
There's still a little more money in the trade, but they're well worth it.
Well, I think it's a great time to come out to Adelman's in Brooks and see all the beautiful flowers and the shrubs and all the different plants here. You can buy them, you can bring cut flowers home and get all the information about how to be so successful in your own garden. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.